Hello, Leo. I'm here with your reading from the 20th until the 27th of this month. I apologize if my voice is off or if I sound congested. I'm getting over being sick. I wanted to take some time to talk to my Leos today. Y'all my nation, y'all my family. It's the full moon, everybody. And if you hear a dog barking, my apologies. It's a full moon, fam. And now's a great time for us to really dig deep within self. To really evaluate what emotions are coming to the surface and which ones need to be purged, which ones need to be integrated. That sort of thing. So I was going through different methods of divination, and I figured I'd pull one card. And interestingly enough, I wanted to keep it a surprise. It kept popping up no matter how many times I shuffled the deck. So, this is how we're going to start the reading. Interestingly enough, it was the Strength card. It was upright. Purge these emotions that don't serve you well, Leo, so you can attract the infinite abundance into your life. If you're a male, Leo, listening to this right now and you love her, the balance is about to return, so she will as well. She's like your balance, I like that. To the other Leos, understand that you are the strength, you are the lion or the lioness. No matter what your moon sign may be or your rising, you're still a Leo. So, I was also actually, hold on 1 second. I decided to ask a few deities for help with this. And one that interestingly enough said yes was Isis. For a lot of you Leo women, she will be a deity that you can call into your life, and she will assist you with your ascension. It must, and I can relate, because a lot of Leos have the Aquarius moon, for example, and they have like a different rising, like Scorpio, and they don't come across as Leos. Like, a lot of the time you're misunderstood, Leo. A lot of Leos are misunderstood, mainly because they see just Leo. They don't know that we have other things that go with us. So if you're a very masculine woman, and I don't mean in a physical sense, I mean energy-wise, if you're the alpha, if you're a go-getter, if you're more of the type to go out and get what you want compared to sitting by and waiting for it to come get you, then she's a great deity for you to work with. She's very strong, very motherly, and very beautiful. Very, very kind. A message from her is this: understand yourself before you call to what you wish to know of. For understanding of self will help you align better with what it is you wish to call into your life. Manifestation is only half the process. Thank you, Isis. I was also thinking that more of us Leos need to start journaling things, especially if you have like an Aquarius moon. Write it all down, so forth and so on. Yeah. See what one of the cards say. Alright, Leo. The River Queen. Flow, letting go, and natural movement. Now, believe it or not, I can align this to the strength. Because the strength is what gives you the courage and the determination to learn to flow with the currents of life, the ebb and flow of the moon, especially right now, Mercury retrograde, so forth and so on. Letting go is only half the battle, though. You have to look at letting go as if you were peeling an onion. The spiritual body, the bio body, the mental body, everything is connected to us on all levels, all dimensions, all planes, all astral levels, all pasts, all futures, all to be's and all never to be's, has a letting go process. So just because you let go of one thing, you have crap more layers to pull back. Look at letting go like that. Letting go is going to be one of the most beneficial things that you can do. It's going to be one of the most liberating, self-love, everything. Couldn't think of another word. But be as the River Queen, and it's interesting that she popped up in this reading because the element of water, and this moon is very tranquil, but at the same time it's causing a lot of things to uproar on a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of rageful emotions coming through for a lot of people today. So it's interesting that this card popped up with the water, so forth, so on. But learn to be as the River Queen. Learn to flow and learn to enjoy it. For my gentleman, be like Aquaman. There you go. Because he was cool as hell just jumping in the ocean. Okay. One thing that Leos, in my opinion, should focus on for this full moon is, depending on your moon and your ascendant, if you have a lot of fire in your chart, or if you're just a very fiery person, take relaxing, cool baths. Anoint your wrists and your temples, so forth and so on, with whatever symbol you feel comfortable with. It could be anything. That's a universal thing. Just create your oil, your water, whatever you want to call it, and anoint yourself. Or take nice, relaxing baths, meditate, have some downtime, have some mundane fun time. But that will actually help balance you out. Too much fire is not going to be good for you around this time because emotions will build and swell. And if you're not flowing with it, then you're most likely going to explode. And that's not going to go good for relationships, work, so forth and so on. You have the Horse King, which is about assistance and control. Now that might sound kind of odd, so coming from just a second ago with the learn to let go thing. But if you think about it, it aligns perfectly, because assistance is what one does is basically what pops into your life when you truly need it. Excuse me, one moment. Okay. When emotions rise high, especially during this time of the full moon and the energy that's coming out in the Mercury retrograde, one can get lost in themselves One can get lost in what it is that they need to do, or they can get lost to their own emotions or mental grief. So assistance is pretty much, reaching out like, yo, I need some assistance, come on through me. And I'm sensing that you're gonna need some of that coming up. Yeah. So if you have some people in your team, if you're down in R&R time, the only thing I'm getting really from this card is to reach out to friends and family and have some fun. Go out and do cool things. Take care of yourself. Bubble bath, so forth, whatever, shower, meditation, etc., etc., etc. Play a game with your kids, go on a date, whatever, and have sex, whatever floats your boat. But one thing you have to understand is, no matter how much you can fight this or want to fight this, in the end, what no longer serves you will be removed. You can try to hold on to it, but the cycle has ended. A cycle has just ended in your life, and it has ended for a lot of Leos. A new cycle is beginning, or has begun for many Leos. Alright? So, you have to go with this new cycle. It's not good to go against the grain. If you do, you can. You ain't gonna like it. But certain things in the universe aren't meant to be going against. You're supposed to go with them. Alright? One more card. Leo, you need to give yourself some healing. You're withholding healing energy from self. I hate to break it to you, but you can only do so much yourself. You've closed yourself out to receiving and things of that nature. Open back up. Remember, flow and letting go, natural movement. Tap into that. You are the strength. You know that. And final, I say this. Do not allow this to happen to you. Don't close out. Alright? Be open to what comes your way. Be open to love. Be open to healing. If love is not your thing, be open to prosperity. If prosperity is not your thing, be open to whatever it is that you're open to. Alright? But if you're going through a healing, then I probably suggest it'd be best to let that happen. Because then you get the crap out your system and you could just move on and never deal with it again if you don't want to. Even if someone disagrees, it's your truth. Because I'm also sensing, not even from these cards, but just from myself to you, that a lot of people don't like your truth. Because your truth is more blunt and straightforward. It's not wrong or evil. It's just that you don't believe in a lot of the stuff that main people believe in. Like, you don't believe that you need to be married to be happy. You don't believe that sex should be a pursuit for many. You just don't, the basic things that most people go crazy for, you don't trip off of. You trip on knowledge and traveling and experiences. So if you got some people saying that your truth is wrong, it's really not. It's just your truth, and it's a truth that doesn't trend in the modern world of spirituality. Okay? But follow your heart at the end of the day. Don't be stubborn, but stand your ground. I'll be back next week for you for another reading. And please like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the descriptions below if this resonated with you or not. And also, be kind to yourself. Be kind to animals. Be kind to Mother Earth. Be kind to all around. We are all that we have. In the meantime, I'll talk to you soon.